What's up, YouTube family? It's Mark here with another video. Here with my son Trey. We about to get a haircut. We got a wolf wool going on here, and I thought I'd take this time to just shoot this video so that you know you guys can see the day in the life of a parent. All right, and so yeah, man. Shout out to all the parents out there. Parenting is not easy. Those of you that want to be parents, it's a lot that goes into it. You know what I'm saying? A lot that goes into parenting. It doesn't come with a manual. And especially if you have young kiddos, preteens, teenagers, it can be a challenge. I highly recommend the men to really spend time with your sons. That's one of the regrets that I've had in my life. I do have an older child, and one of the regrets that I have had was just not physically being there for my son every day, all day, as much as I would have wanted to. Okay, and so that's pretty much how it goes. There we go. All right, so today's haircut, we're doing a taper here. Excuse me on that. The phone stand kind of threw me off there. Kids are going back to school, so we trying to get everybody tightened up and getting them ready for bed. This is my preteen here, and he really does not like haircuts. I don't know why. I told him when I was in school, man, we stayed fresh. We stayed with haircuts. And it's not that we can't afford to cut his hair. It's just, he's just lazy. He doesn't want to do it or get it done, right? I guess that's the typical 12-year-old, I guess you would say. All right, so this haircut here is the taper. We're gonna just do something real quick. He wants to grow the top out, grow dreadlocks or something like that. Kind of show his hair. So we're not gonna do much with the top. I may shape it up a little bit. But yeah, we're just gonna do the taper, man. But I want to come on here and talk to you all just to let you know the importance of having that fatherly bond with your sons. It means a lot to them. I love my father dearly, man. I love him, man. And probably so much that he really didn't understand, didn't really know how to do. And him and my mom divorced, really put a damper on our relationship, and it's gonna do that. It's gonna do that. The kids will suffer, and I'm not saying for you all to stay in a relationship that is, really damaging to you mentally, physically, and emotionally. I'm not saying that. I mean, I'm not saying stay in a relationship just for the kids' sake, but understand that a lot of this stuff, relationships, marriages, challenges, can have a big effect on the children in more ways than one, and especially a young man, or a preteen trying to grow into a man. Women cannot teach um, a young man how to be a man. I'm just gonna be honest. They have a lot of good characteristics. They have a lot of great traits. Women, you have a lot of great characteristics, a lot of great traits, but you're you're not gonna be able to have those bonding moments, certain bonding moments that a man would have with their son. Um, and so as I say, um, you know, make sure that before you get married, make sure you are with the right one. Make sure you pray about it, ask God to lead you. Advice I would give you all is to not rush anything. Some of you want to rush to get married. Give it time, man. Time is going to test it all, honestly. I feel like if I would have took more time and not got married so quickly in 7 months, I'm sure that there would have been a lot of things that would have made us pump the brakes and kind of hold off until I figured myself out or figured some things out. Another thing is, man, being present, man, is a big one. Being able to be present in your children's life is major. We have so much going on now, the technology, we got the phones, we got the games, and a lot of times the kids are acting out. They're doing things because they just don't feel the connection there with you. They're like physically in the home, but they're not present. You're not present. All right. So, that's something that you guys want to stay mindful of as parents, especially you men. Take time out with your kids. If you've never taken your son to a game, take them to a game. If you've never taken them shopping, take them shopping. You never taken them to play basketball, go do it. Try it out. Just have son and father time. Because what it is, you're instilling certain principles into them while they're young. Okay? And so that's kind of the mindset you want to have. You know what I'm saying? You want to have that mindset, you want to have that mentality. It means a lot. I can remember how many games my dad came to when I was playing Little League ball. I can count on one hand how many. All right. And so, you just want to take note of that. Be mindful of that. All right. Because they're counting. They remember. When you make a promise to them, you know what I'm saying? You tell them you're going to do something, try to do it. If you meant in your heart to do something and it just didn't happen, then, sit down, talk to them, explain it to them. There's a lot of fathers out there that are in jail, incarcerated. And you wish that you, would have been there or would have made a better decision. Don't give up. You know what I'm saying? You can always still try to pick back up where you left off. Now, one thing I will say to you all is that you want to try to invest in your child before they get too old. Once they get older and they start doing their own thing, they start getting their little girlfriends, it gets harder sometimes to get their attention. But they always love you. It's just they're more distracted now. But I feel like if you can establish those principles while they're young, you can mold them into the young man and young men that they need to be. Man, the sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. You also you know, you want to pray, man. You want to show your kids, show your sons that you pray. You know, you want to show your kids that, hey, you do have emotions. You know, you're not Superman. They might feel like you are, but it's okay to be vulnerable with your emotions. You know, so a lot of the principles and a lot of the things that I didn't have, that I didn't see, I try to now be there with my kids to the best of my ability. And I always try to tell my sons that I love them. Always, no matter what. Even my oldest son, he doesn't live with me, but I always try to tell him how much I love him and I'm proud of him. And, you know, I know he loves dad too. Even though dad hasn't physically been there, even though dad has missed birthdays, it's not my ideal vision of how I would have expected things to turn out, but it just didn't work out with me and his mom, you know. But I love him. I don't love him any differently than I love my other kids. It's just the barrier a lot of times is that when the children that are in the home with you, they get more love. It seems like they get more love, more affection. Your time really is the biggest component that you can't really get back. And so try to maximize that time. You know, I tell people all the time, hey man, you only have so many heartbeats left, and then after that, it's it. And so, you know, if you made some mistakes along the way, don't beat yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Don't beat yourself up. You know, you'll get through it. Yeah, don't beat yourself up about nothing. You know, you just dust yourself off, as the song say. You dust yourself off and you try again, man. You just keep on. You know, a lot of people have a lot of regrets. A lot of people hold on to grudges and things like that. Man, you got one life, man. Don't, you know, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. And you gotta really just focus on bettering yourself. You know, when my son gets older, he's gonna remember these haircut moments. You know, with dad. And dad telling him, hey, brush your hair. Hey, do this. Do your hygiene. You know, make sure you take care of yourself. He's gonna remember these moments. Sometimes it seems like they don't be listening, but you know, he be listening. I'm proud of him, you know, I love him. All my kids know how much I love them. And all of them have a unique place in my heart. All of them are different. None of them are the same, you know. And so, yeah, so that's what we, you know, we focus on showing them love, man, and meeting them where they are. And so that's what I recommend you guys do. Meet them where they are. Show them that love that they deserve. You know, never turn your back on them. Always support them in everything, man. Support them in everything that they do. Don't ever show favoritism, man. You know, try to take time to be with each one individually, because they all have individual personalities and they all have individual needs, man. And most importantly, they all understand love differently. So these are just some key pointers for those of you that want children. They're a joy to have. They're beautiful to have. You know, beautiful to have for sure. Joy to have. They bring out the best in you for sure, best in me. And so this is a bonding moment that mom can't really, a mother can't really do. Well, I won't say that a mother can't have it, because there are some moms that know how to cut hair, but um, you know, um, it just it means a lot from a child, from a male perspective, when dad is taking that time out with them. And you'll notice, man, when they're craving that attention, just how their behaviors are. Sometimes their behaviors will start turning up, at least mine. And it's really one of two things. They either need a whooping, which is a form of discipline and structure, or they're wanting your attention. It can be both. And so those are some ways that you can identify, man. Family, back to family. Family is, it's amazing, man. It's the foundation of everything. It's the foundation of your home. And honestly, man, Satan is coming to kill, steal, and destroy by any means necessary. So that means if he wants to try to use a man to break it up, or another female to come break your home up, destroy your family, so your kids can be without the father in the home, it's going to do it, or if you allow him. But the Bible tells us that he'll make a way of an escape for us. But you gotta trust him. You gotta trust that he's gonna do what he said he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So way of an escape, so that you can get out of those situations. And your family is the key, it's the foundation. And yeah, man, just always put God first. Pray for your family, pray for your kids. For those of you that want children, ask God. He'll bless you with them. He'll give it to you. He'll give you the desires of your heart. You know what I'm saying? He will give you the desires of your heart. So, I just wanted to shoot this quick video. And got my little man here. We trying to get the taper right. We got the woof going on, woofed up. He doesn't like his haircut. I don't know why, but Daddy definitely wasn't like that. But he wanted wear it out, wear it woofy, and don't comb it, and just, I don't know. That's the part I never really understood. And then he liked to wait so long, and then it takes a while to cut it all down. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I hope you all are getting some nuggets from this video. Parenting is not easy, especially if you grew up in a broken home, right? It's not easy at all. But with God, all things are possible. And that just simply means he'll guide you. When you don't have the answers, or you're confused, or you don't know what to do, he'll lead you, man. If you got a child that you feel is lost to the streets, he'll guide you. He'll show you. He'll bring the right people in your life too, to kind of help you, especially if you're a single mom. Because I know we do have single moms that doesn't have the father in the home. There's various reasons for that. But yeah, you just gotta trust God. Trust that he's going to lead you. Trust that he's going to help you parent. So with Mark, he's going to roll his top out. I don't know when that's gonna happen in terms of him getting the twist, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna cut it. I'm just going to just kind of trim it up, and that's about it. I'm not gonna do anything else to it. That's just pretty much it. And yeah, we gonna get him in and out the chair, man. My speed is a little slower than others, probably because I'm focusing on talking. But yeah, this live, man. There's no editing. Just straight from the cuff, as they would say. You know. But yeah, I learned how to cut hair way back when I was in high school. All right, I've gotten better over time. I used to go to the barber shop and stuff like that, and but I enjoy cutting. I enjoy it kind of relaxes me and things like that. Kind of helps take the stress levels and just relaxes me. It's like an art, you know what I'm saying? And then it's also a bonding moment. Like when I ask my son if he wants to go to the barber shop, he says no, he doesn't want to go. So I'm like, hey, bet, let's do that. Let's save some money. Let's let's do this thing. So yeah, man. So this is kind of what we're doing. Let me show y'all this other side here of the taper. All right, so we doing that. We're gonna bump this down here. I want to close your eyes a little bit. This over here got Wolfman growing, man. Wolfman. You know, but he got a nice texture of hair. It just, he don't like it combed or cut. It's just grows thick, man. So, but you know, God is good, man, and each and every day, we learn how to be better as parents. Even if you've made mistakes as a parent, ask God to show you the way, man. He'll show you, and He'll guide you. He'll lead you. You know, He'll show you. He'll guide you. He'll lead you. All right. So we're gonna throw a line on here. See what we can do. Make this thing look like something. And then we're gonna get off of here. Not done yet. I have to do the finishing touches, but just wanna try to go ahead and shine them up real nice, real crispy and crunchy, as I would like to say. Alright, I hope y'all enjoying this YouTube video. This is my first haircut video, but I just wanted to come on here and share with y'all that parenting, man, is the foundation. It's the foundation of it all. Having your family, children, it's the foundation, man. And you know, never lose sight of that. Always remember that. If you're on the verge of divorce or breaking up, you know, just consider that. You know, ask God to lead you. See if it's reconcilable. You know, and I don't say just for the kids' sake, because if it's just for the kids' sake, it's not going to work. But at least consider them in that decision-making process as well. You know what I'm saying? Because it matters, you know, it matters to them as well. You know what I'm saying? It matters. Let y'all take a look at that little line right there. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, so we getting ready to, I'm gonna tap the front of this right here. And then we're gonna get off of here. YouTube, I hope y'all enjoying the video. Hope y'all enjoying the video content. We're gonna continue to bring you all some more daily bangers, so that you all can be inspired and motivated, man, to continue to grow, continue to change, continue to love your family, man. You know, gotta love your family. love your kids. And you gotta go hard for them. You can't give up on life. You know? Life is hard already. But guess what? You brought them here. You made them here, right? God gave them to you. So now what? You gotta keep going. You gotta keep fighting. You can't let them down. See what I'm saying? You can't let them down. Right? You gotta stay strong, stay the course. You know what I'm saying? Stay strong, stay the course. Alright? I got my little baby girl and came in here.
Daddy, look, I got Daddy.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty. Yeah, I'm on YouTube right now. So she got her jacket. She wanted to come show me her jacket. Yeah, so yeah, man, we trying to get little man right for tomorrow. Look better already, don't it, YouTube? That's my boy though. He all right with me. You know I like for him to have an edge every day, if possible. He know it. He know it. And he know Daddy love him. And Daddy gonna see him win. And just understand, man, all of your kids have different gifts and talents. Don't expect them all to be the same. What interests one may not interest the others. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. You know, invest in them young. That's one of the things that I want to continue to do, investing in them. As I mentioned before, talking about finding your purpose. All right. When you're finding that purpose, normally kids will identify that or show you signs of that purpose early on. But don't be too busy. Don't be too caught up into the grind to where you're missing out on that. Okay? Always remember that. Okay? It's looking good already, y'all. I'm gonna let that kind of be right there. We'll put some moisturizer on it. And we're gonna keep it pushing. All right. Nice work. Okay. Hold up, let's see. Yes, sir. So, yeah, love on them. Let them know how much you care and how much you thank God for them. Don't ever make your kids feel like they're a burden. And I guarantee you, you'll see your kids reward you when you get older. So many times I see from different patients in the hospital that's older, and I always ask myself, well, where the heck are the kids at? And sure enough, 9 times out of 10, there's no kids there because they just weren't there as a parent when they were younger. Or they took the kids through so much drama to the point where once that kid got old enough, they didn't want anything else to do with them. So don't be that parent, you know what I'm saying? Let your kids come back and reward you. Let your kids come back and take care of you. That's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? Alright, YouTube, so I love y'all. We're gonna get off this video. I'm gonna throw some moisturizer in this hair. But so far, this is what we got. We gotta do some trim up and some edging. Up top, he don't want me to mess with it, he want dreads. But I'm gonna get out of here. Peace and blessings. And I'm gonna see y'all on the next video. Take care.